it's your boy
CyYu coming at you once again with another reaction video. And today, we are watching Dragon Ball. Well, not actually watching Dragon Ball, but they announced a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff the other day. I can't say yesterday, but we're reacting to this live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber, by the way. By the time you're watching this, it'll be like the next day, like the Monday after. Anyway, there was a bunch of announcements. It's really cool. We're getting the Moto arc, which is huge. We're also getting a new Dragon Ball game called Age 1000, which looks very similar to something else, but we don't have final confirmation. And then Spark and Zero's getting DLC, but then they're doing this called Dragon Ball Super Beerus. Now, if you guys don't know from my old heyday, I used to be a Dragon Ball connoisseur of some kind. Yeah, I might know a thing or two about Dragon Balls.
Happy 34
Hey, thank you, Lil VV Thank you for the sub. So let's watch this bad boy. And hey, Toei, please don't copyright those. And if you do, well, you should have gone to twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. Am I right? Anyway, I'm excited. I'm such a Dragon Ball fanboy. Here we go. Hold on. Make sure it's an enhanced bit rate. Look at my boy Beerus. Dude, my little Dragon Boy fucking fanboy heart. It looks, it is very interesting that it's like an enhanced remake, quote unquote thing. Dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited. I feel like this is obviously what we should have gotten the first time around, but I'm just like, I also, real quick, I love that they're now calling it Dragon Ball Super Beerus, because I was like, oh, to match the Broly naming scheme, because it's Dragon Ball Super Broly. So I would imagine it'd be like Dragon Ball Super Frieza or Dragon Ball Super Zamasu. I don't know what they would do for Tournament of Power, or I mean, I guess they could call it Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power, Dragon Ball Super Exhibition Match, you know, that kind of thing, like they're doing with the Galactic Patrol. But anyway, yeah. Oh my god. To those who don't know anything about Dragon Ball, this is like immaculate looking in comparison to what we got back in 2015, 2016. Oh god. But it is interesting. It is something crazy that, you know, there are shots that are immaculate as that. But then you have shots like this Piccolo shot. There is like remnants of the original fucking Dragon Ball Super in here. And it's like, So I'm just like, I'm so glad for the refined parts. But I know within it, we're still going to get some shots that are like, this is a OG. Like, example right here, this design of Goku, because this is the old character designer for Dragon Ball. Dude, this shot of Vegeta, dude. God. Chat, you don't understand. You really, I gotta pull up the side-by-sides in a sec, because it's actually crazy the difference between like what we're getting and what was before. Oh, and all the... They look so good, dude. I know some people are like, I'm shy, I don't get what the big hype is. I'll show you. Dude. The Broly style is what I was hoping for, and I feel like what we're gonna get is, because as you can see here, like, yes, it's based on the old character designs of Dragon Ball Super, but the line work, they're trying to match the Super, like, how it's bubbly, kind of, how it's not straight and clean outlines. So they are trying to blend the two, and I think it's just to make the transition between what we got originally and then leading up to the Tournament of Power, my theory is when we get to Moto, it's going to look more like the Broly movie. That's my headcanon. Because, God, the animation... Dude, it looks so good. We're gonna get people complaining, being like, it's too fluid. Oh, the back and forth, dude. And the logo, I think, the blue in the Super looks better. Ugh. Yes. Yes, Beerus. Oh my goodness, dude. Dragon Ball is so back. And it comes out this year. So here's the crazy part. I was texting my friend Damon the whole time. Damon is the voice of Frieza, and he's he also voice directs some of Dragon Ball. And dude, we were going back and forth about like what during the event, and I was like, I bet you this is what's gonna happen. I'm like, they're going to announce Moto. They're gonna announce Moto first. That was my headcanon. I was like, they're going to announce the Moto arc, and they did it this way so then people wouldn't spend 2 fucking hours pissed that we were getting a remake. Because if they had announced Dragon Ball Super Beerus first, fans in the comments would have shat on the whole thing for 2 hours. It didn't matter what they got. It didn't matter if they got better like animation. It didn't matter. Like none of that would have cared. Nobody would have given a rat's ass. But because they announced the Moto arc, which is in production, we don't know when it's coming out. It's like, okay, cool. And then I literally said, if a Dragon Ball Super remake is real, because at the time I didn't know if it's real, it comes out this year. Originally, though, I did say it would come out in summer. I didn't think fall. So I was off by a season. And man, it looks so good. It looks so good. Let me see if I can find some images, chat, because you don't understand. To those who weren't there for the Dragon Ball Super era when it first came out, didn't Super come out? What are you talking about? It came out 10 years ago, Joel. You were an infant. But also, let me show you why they're remaking it, because you guys weren't there. You guys weren't there. You motherfuckers don't know shit. If you were there, you would know why they're remaking it. What do you mean 10? Bro, not even lying. Hold up. This is a straight up shot from the show. Let me move out of the way. This is a shot from the show 10 years ago. All right? So don't go, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. So the top shot was the one from 10 years ago, right? This is the new shot we're getting. There are worse shots. Just look at the staggering fucking difference, dude. Quality, immaculate. This is more reminiscent to the Broly movie, but we're getting better shots. We're getting new shots. Apparently, the episodes are condensed, so it's not going to be like 14 or 20 episodes of the Beerus saga. We're getting like allegedly, 6? Which I'm like, good. Pick up the pace. My one thing is, I am begging. If they're really doing this, I am begging they follow the manga. And the reason I want them to follow the manga, chat, do you know the difference between the anime and the manga? Because the Zamasu arc, personally, I think is way cooler in the manga. Goku does Hakai. Zamasu multiplies as opposed to just being clouds in the fucking sky. In the Tournament of Power, fucking Gohan fights Kefla. Roshi fights Jiren, and Jiren can't fucking touch him. In the Universe 6 match, Goku goes Super Saiyan God as opposed to Blue. It's just so fucking cool. And I think they should follow the manga, in my opinion. Like, the composition is better. Like, even the way they draw Beerus is better, right? The way, the angles, they're not so flat. Like, the angles aren't flat. It's like more dynamic angles. You know what I'm saying? Look at look, what did they do to my boys? Like, look, it's fucking Gohan looks way better. Like, Vegeta looks way better. Goku, dude, look at that shit. Look at that shit. I mean, hold on, let me go. What is up with his eyes? I know that people are like, why the fuck is Super getting a remake? Thank God Super is getting a remake. Y'all weren't in the trenches if you weren't keeping up with Super on the fucking weekly.
I need the manga version of the Tournament of Power CyYuVtuber at CyYuVtuber.
So true. Gohan with the Piccolo gi in the manga. They should have done that in the show. The fact that in the manga, by the way, for Tournament of Power, Gohan wears Piccolo's gi during the Tournament of Power because he was training with Piccolo. Also, Multiverse Queen and Ashley, thank you for the subscriptions. Really appreciate it. But it looks so good. I will not hear that this doesn't. That aura looks sloppy on the... Dude, it looks cheap. And it looks so good. It, like, the way the show looks rivals the movie quality. I really want to compare the movie quality to what we're getting, because, man, it really would be interesting to see what looks better, because I know a lot of people are comparing it to the anime, which is rightfully so, right? Because that is what they are. Yeah. Also, Gohan versus... Oh, I said that. I hope they don't rush this time. Well, I would imagine that they've been working on this for a while. Because for the most part, the Beerus arc is done. And I would imagine that they'll do, my guess, this is all theory, all film theory, anime theory, all Dragon Ball theory. Man, I really am going back to my roots. Hey, how's it going, everybody? CyYu here. Whatever the heck you want to. Anyway, total Dragon Ball theory here. Anyway. What I was getting at is my thought process is that if they're going to do these arcs, maybe they'll do it every other season, or because I don't think they want to do it back to back. Maybe they will, because they are limited in episodes, because if the Beerus arc is 6 episodes, the Frieza arc will probably be, 4, maybe 5 episodes. If and then after that, it'll be the Universal match, which will be another, maybe 6 episodes. Then after Universe match, it's Zamasu. That one I could see maybe being 8, maybe 10 episodes, depending. After Zamasu is Tournament of Power, which I think that one will be the longest arc that I could see, being like 20 episodes. Right? It might be less, depending. What about Frieza Resurrection? Yeah, that's what I said, the Frieza arc. But yeah, we'll see. It just depends how they plan to separate it, how many episodes, and where it goes from there. And yeah, but I'm excited for Dragon Ball Super. And I think the reason they're going to do it that way is so then it leads up to the Moto arc, because re-releasing everything with better animation and looking better. And then by the time we get to Moto, it'll look just as good. And then I'm just pumped. Dude, Dragon Ball is back. I had such a good day when all these announcements were coming out. We got a new Dragon Ball game coming out. Sparking Zero is getting a big overhaul, apparently, and a new mode that I kind of want to try out. We're getting the Moto arc. We're getting Dragon Ball Super Beerus. And I'm praying to all that is Dragon Ball Jesus, a.k.a. Kami, a.k.a. King Kai, a.k.a. whoever else is Supreme Kai, all of the Kais in fucking Dragon Ball, to please follow the Dragon Ball Super manga, so then we can also see Goku Black and Super Saiyan, and then work his way up to Super Saiyan Rose. Please, it'll look so damn cool. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. If you missed the old content, aka whatever the heck you want to call me, check out the squad channel. Go subscribe there, because we'll be doing some Dragon Ball stuff, I'm sure. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.